let's go and speak to John, who's a Celtic and Spurs fan, it says here. John, good evening. John?
Hello?
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Hello, boys. How are you?
I'm all right, John.
So, Celtic and Spurs, but who do you support the most?
Well, Tottenham was my first love. Because I was born in London, but my dad's from Glasgow.
So, you've had your heart
Celtic.
broken quite a few times then?
Oh, mate, it's been so painful this last 3 years, honestly. It's just been... watching us, it just feels like chewing my own elbows off. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
Put some spam on them.
Yeah, that works. Oh, spam elbows.
I can't eat spam, boys.
No?
I can't eat I can't eat any reformed meat. It just makes me gag. Because I know what's in there. My brother works in a meat factory, so I know what goes in there.
There's a little bit of fat in there, I think. A bit of gunge.
Lips, bum and feet, mate. That's what's in there.
Well, you eat sausages, though, don't you? Same thing.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'll take it back. I will eat a sausage, but it's got to be a quality sausage, you know?
Lips, bums and feet. I mean, is that what's going into spam?
All the decent cuts are sold off as, nice bits of meat. Everything that's left over is put into a big grinder and made into spam.
Would you say lips, bums and feet? Is that a new exercise class? Is it legs, bums and tums, is it? Lips, bums and feet. Go on, then. Tell us about Postecoglou and your torn loyalties from being Celtic and Spurs, obviously.
Well, obviously, part of me's gutted that he's leaving Celtic, but it's gone to the perfect club for me. And I think, honestly, boys, I think he's a perfect fit for Tottenham. I know it's a massive step up in terms of league, but it's not a massive step up in terms of stature of the club. Celtic's a huge football club, and I think in the last few years we've kind of lost our soul over at Tottenham, and I think Ange is the man to find our soul again and get us back to where we need to be.
John, you mentioned there, John, you said about stature. The problem that Graham Potter had when he went into Chelsea, I don't think he had that aura and that stature about him. So you've got to have that X factor. It seems like Postecoglou's got that. As soon as he walks into the club in the dressing room, there'll be no mistake who's in charge.
Absolutely not. I mean, the players love him, the fans love him, even the media like him. Do you know what I mean? He does command respect, like one of your previous callers said. He won't take any nonsense. He won't have any big-time Charlies in the room. Right. He's not afraid to play young players. If you're good enough, you're old enough. He plays fantastic football, which would suit the Premier League perfectly. And Tottenham fans are broken, man. We're just broken at the moment, and we just want some good football and take it from there. Do
you know what, John? You said there about being broken. I think when I was at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium a couple of times, there was anger a little bit, and then there was a bit of it's more like apathy. Do you know what I mean? Where that anger had actually subsided because you get sort of used to it.
Yeah, it was just a resignation that no matter what the score was, the game's going to be terrible. We're going to play bad. We're going to play horrible football. Players are getting frustrated. Fans are getting frustrated. It's just turgid to watch, and it's just not what we're about as a football club. So yeah, I mean, if there are any Tottenham fans who are a bit unsure about Ange, don't know too much about him, give the guy a chance.
Well, John, now you said that, just wait there 1 second. We've got Tom, a Spurs fan. Tom, good evening.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Tom.
All right, Tom. Now, it says here it's that Postecoglou is an embarrassing appointment. That's what it says. Is that what you stand by?
I said that word for word, yeah.
Well, listen, speak to John, who's manages Club Celtic.
Hello, Tom.
How are you, John?
I'm all right, buddy. Have you watched any Celtic over the past couple of seasons?
Not really, mate. Don't need to. They're a championship team at best.
Yeah, they are. Listen, I'm not denying it's a massive step up for Ange to come in league terms to come from Celtic to Tottenham. It's a huge step up. But I think we should give the guy a chance. He plays fantastic football, Tom. The players love him. The fans love him. We've lost our soul, mate, and we need someone to find it for us, And I personally think Ange is the man. We've had a couple of big-time Charlie managers.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
It's got to be a wind-up, haven't you?
No, I'm not. No, I'm deadly serious, mate. I've watched a lot of Celtic, and I think you should give him a chance. We tried the big time Charlie managers. It didn't work. You know.
You can't blame the manager, surely. Look at the ball guy at the top. He's the problem.
I agree. He is the problem, but a manager's got to come in and he's got to do his best. And I don't think that the big two managers we've had in, they've come in and they wanted to do it for themselves. They're not interested in the club or the players. It's all about their reputation. And you're not going to get that with Ange.
Tom, you know you said the manager, the man at the top's the problem. Daniel Levy doesn't set the culture and the philosophy around the training ground and the way that the players play. That's got nothing to do with Daniel Levy. You must have been delighted when you got Antonio Conte.
I mean, to be fair, mate, I wanted a bit of silverware. I was happy when I had Jose. I thought that would come. A week before a cup final, you give Ryan Mason the job. What's that about?
Yeah, that was a ridiculous decision. I'll give you that.
Very strange.
But when you got Antonio Conte, every Spurs fan was raving about Antonio Conte, that you had a serial winner.
Yeah, and who let him down? Not the players, the one person above him. In the summer, he wanted X, Y, and Z. And who did we bring in? Absolute rubbish.
In the summer, you brought 155 million. You brought Bazuma in, you brought Richarlison in, Kulusevski. Every Spurs fan was raving about about your transfer window.
Tom?
So is that not the manager's fault?
Tom?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Daniel Levy goes down to the training ground and he sets out the training sessions. He tells the players the way he wants to play with the turgid, boring, risk-free football. So that's Daniel Levy's fault.
But you look at the same players at Chelsea, same players at Man City. How many players have been there in the last 10 years? They moved the dead wood on, we get the new players in, and we build a squad around the manager. The fault is after the Champions League final, we didn't back Poch. That's the problem.
I agree with that. That's where Daniel Levy made his mistake, because he didn't get rid of the deadwood that he wanted out and didn't back him. But surely with Postecoglou, with all these Celtic fans that are phoning in who've seen the way that Celtic play through his whole career, every club he's been at, he's been a serial winner. Playing.
So is Mourinho. So is Jose.
But Mourinho is a busted flush. Antonio Conte is a busted flush. They've had their day.
Daniel Levy don't care about football. He's here about the money. He needs money signed, that's all.
Yeah, but he has to get you in the top four because of the Champions League money, because he has to pay for your stadium. So he does care about the money, but if you get further up the Premier League and you come in the top four, you get untold riches.
No, Tom, you're not having it.
No, not for me.
No.
Who do you think... Oh, sorry, Tom. Who do you think you should have?
Personally, I'll run back to Poch. That failed. I'd like to see Nagelsmann. Give him a go. Why not? Blank check.
Tom, one final question. You sound like a man that would enjoy spam.
Spam, not for me.
So he's a bundle of fun, Tom, isn't he?
Not a spam. I mean, fair
Not
enough.
a spam, man.
Then, I mean, Tom is not having anything. He's not having Postecoglou's not having spam.
I think if Tom let spam into his life, I think he'd liven himself up a little bit. Yeah.
There you go, Tom. That's some advice.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.